Well, hello, welcome again to River Valley Farm. We've got us another rained on, or well, I shouldn't say another rained on, I should say it's been rained on again, hayfield. And it might have gotten worse this time than it did last. Or well, let's see, this is Memorial Day, whatever day that is. And anyway, I think it got it worse this time than it did the day before. But at the same time, we've got until, I don't, well, hell, I ain't even looked at my phone to see what the weather's supposed to do. What I think I'm gonna do what I did yesterday, rake it up now, ted it out, maybe ted it out, but we're gonna rake it up now, probably ted it back out, and then rake it up again, maybe. But it's about, I don't know, 10 o'clock now, maybe a little later. I don't even know what time it is. Trying to at least get the moisture off the top of the ground before I go too far here. Oh, hell, it's 10:45. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it's 10:45 now. Let's see, what does the weatherman have to say about us? Clean and clear right now. %35 chance of rain at 3 o'clock is when it starts. 45% at 4 o'clock. So anyway, if it doesn't rain by 4 o'clock, we might be able to get this done. I don't know. And whether we get it done as feed quality or not, it's getting baled today because I need to get it off of this field before the grass starts growing back up through it. That's one problem now it's finally warmed up. So anyway, guess I'll have to go get the C so I can rake this up, and then we'll let it sit for a couple hours. Oh yeah, we'll let it lay for a couple hours, and then check it again, see what we get, see what it looks like after it's been in the windrow. Break up the windrows and see what they look like, or pull one apart or something. Down there where it's going to be the wettest, maybe it should be the wettest down there, but then again, it's getting a whole lot of good morning sun, and it shouldn't have a whole lot of shade on it until late in the afternoon. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. But and then it's really heavy up in that corner, and it's pretty heavy right in here. So we'll just pick something out and see what the windrows look like. It's pretty dang wet underneath though, so I bet we're gonna have to actually, I'm gonna ted it first, then I'm gonna rake it, and then we'll see what it looks like. That'd probably be the thing to do. That's what I'm gonna do anyway. So that can stay there. I'm gonna go get the 484 and ted this out real quick. All right, well, tedded it out, let it rest for about an hour or so. It's still really green and really damp underneath. So, I mean, even if we do get it baled the day before it starts raining, because I'm about convinced it's going to rain, it's probably not going to be feed quality. We're just going to use it. There's a big slip over here behind the old barn up there. Just going to throw it down in that and let it fill it in. So I'm going to rake it. Probably just going to double rake it real quick, get it, you know, 2 windrows shoved together, and let it sit for a while yet, and maybe roll it over a couple times just for good measure. It's not really going to be for anything other than good measure. I don't think we're going to get it dry enough to get it yeah, gonna get it dry enough before it rains again to do it. And I want it off the field. I mean, I don't want this to lay here and thatch and mulch and carry on. This has been doing, you know, this field has been bush hogged and bush hogged and bush hogged and bush hogged and bush hogged until basically, if I can get hold of this camera, until basically yeah, it needs to be cut and baled off. So that's what we're doing. Again, like I said, this is a weedier field of the 3 that I had to choose from. That's why I wanted this one first, to make sure I got this one done so I could then come over and spray it. And, you know, we'll go from there. But anyway, I'm gonna rake it up and we'll look at a windrow or something, I guess. So anyway, we've walked from there to over here, and I don't know, I've raked this up pretty good here, and we've got a lot of green and a lot of damp. If it didn't rain, it'd probably be all right to bale for feed by late this evening. I really don't want to wait till late this evening. Actually, it wouldn't be all right late this evening either. It's just not gonna be all right, I don't think. But anyway, I hate putting all this time into this and not have it get used for something other than to fill in a hole. But I guess if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. So rose bush, don't need that in there. Oh, anyway, I don't know. And then there's parts of it that'll be just fine, like always. I don't know. These dang. And give it a little time and let it sit here, and then rake it again, roll it over a little bit. It's one of the great features of those little New Holland bar rakes like that, is you can do that. You can just roll a windrow over if you need to. And yeah, we're gonna need to, before I can even bale it, probably, to put it in the junk pile up here. Thorns, yay, thorns. But, and just, you know, when I was over here raking it, the grass was wet here. I mean, the tires were coming up wet on the tractor. And in the, I don't know, 15 minutes now, my shoes aren't even getting wet, so that's good. That's a good sign anyway. But is it gonna be good enough for this? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, like everything else. Wait for it to start raining again or something. There's part of that right in there that just worries me a little bit. And then this down in here is just soft as soft can be as far as the ground goes. Sticks. Which, you know, gigantic sycamore tree, so yeah, I'm gonna have sticks, I guess, in this field. And then like this stuff here, I could bale that, that would be all right. Right this second, I could bale this piece. This stuff right here that's in such a light windrow, But if I single rake it, I won't be able to get around here with the tractor and the baler. So, yay. It still feels pretty wet. And then back over here next to the trees. Definitely not ready, but probably not going to be ready today either. Not for feed quality and not for really for anything, I don't think. But it won't be with that clump of mud in there anyway, will it? So yeah, I'm gonna look at this. I'll let it lay here and then see what happens, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with it, if anything. But like I said, I think I'm going to bale it today anyway and just get it off of here, because I don't need it laying here rotting into the field. That's just going to be counterproductive. And I want to get it off the field so I can get in here and spray without having the obstruction of this mat of shit laying on top of the field. So, you know, that's probably the more ultimate goal, I guess, is to get it sprayed so it'll actually have a good clean crop of grass in it. That would be the more reasonable goal at this point in time, I think. But yeah, it's muddy as can be down here. Yeah, it's going to take a lot to make this dry. And like I said, it's supposed to rain again. So anyway, I guess hopefully this will stay. You know, this nice sunshine, that'd be great. And let the sunshine run, sit on it for another hour or so, and I might be able to make something happen. But you know, on part of it, not this down here, I don't think. Not all of this down here. I don't really want to have to be selective when I go to picking up bales. So anyway, like this over here, that ain't bad at all. Just by looking at it, that's good hay right there, ready to go. By the time I combine it, I'll roll it around again. And that really ain't too bad. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep rolling it around with a rake until I think it's ready. And then I'll go get the baler. Maybe we can get something out of it that's worthwhile. Oh yeah, if any of you are ever curious what bamboo will do to a place, here you go. This is just ridiculous. You can't kill it with nothing either. Or well, nothing that's legal anymore anyway. I'm sure there's things out there that'll kill it. But, you know, even here where it's been cut off, it's trying to come back. The stuff is just miserable. Dozer in a big fire, I guess, will be about the only way to fix that. But anyway, all right, so I'm gonna go keep raking, I guess, or rake some more. Try and turn up some of this stuff, get it out where I can get to it or something. I don't know. It's just one of them kind of deals at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what happens. All right, so we got it as dry as we can get it. Some of it's okay, some of it's not. Got the baler, Massey Ferguson 124. Got us some kinks out of it, got a few bales out of it. So now let's bale some hay. trying to get some otter footage, but it didn't take. So I guess that's about it for today. We got it all baled. Now I gotta go stack up trailer before they get it too loaded up. So thanks for watching, guys.